could have been Elijah. Like, who's not planning?
Wedding's got planned. All we're looking for is the man.
Everything's
planned. Dress,
nothing's planned.
catering service, everything.
Hi guys, welcome to Bernie's channel. Bernie and I'm Adwa, but people call me Ads. Sorry. And today we're doing a video on social media.
Oh, before we start, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that subscribed to my channel. So big thank you, and we'll just get straight into the video. Social media, like Ad said.
Yeah.
And why I decided to talk about this was because we had like spoken about it in our Connect group.
Mm-hmm.
Our Connect group is just like it's just a group of us, like a group of youth from church, that we just discuss about like faith and just issues in terms of like our generation and things like that. So we'd spoken about social media before, and we just thought, why not just bring it to share with you guys and like what we've learned from it. We had like a challenge and we had to delete something. I deleted Twitter. And I deleted Twitter because at that time, this was like in February, when we spoke about social media. Twitter was like a big thing.
I deleted Instagram because that was like my like go-to social media platform. I would always on Instagram if I
think it was Pinterest.
No, like Pinterest is like nice for pinning things, but I kind of realized that like no, because it's like ha 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 ha. But like even like Snapchat, like I was like, oh, like I like Snapchat, like Pinterest, but Instagram was kind of like if I was bored, like I would go straight to my Instagram before I would think of the other ones. Does that make sense? Like and also I'm more entertained by it, and I can literally be there for like half an hour, and I'm like, oh wait, it's been.
I realized in that week, like I was kind of living different, if that makes any sense. So I thought, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna keep it off. And then I realized again that okay, maybe it's not just about my time. Maybe it's about comparing people, comparing myself to people.
That was the big one.
Then I decided to delete Instagram.
Ooh.
Like you had deleted Instagram.
Because like in our Connect group we're talking like I think comparison was like because I think one of the series like in the Craig Groshels one of the episodes was actually about comparison. So we did the one on comparison. Was the one like we all kind of talked about.
We were watching at that time. And
then it was so like for like Instagram, like you'll see something obviously because Instagram is like it's like quite visual, like more than Twitter. It's much more visual. So you're more you're prone to compare because they're having like a nice holiday or like they're at the gym, and obviously people are gonna when you're taking a picture. You want to present the best version. That week where I took it out, I actually like thinking, whoa, it's actually not just actually. Like even when I was at work or like I was in the library, like I was like whatever I was doing, and if I had like a few moment to like just to scroll through my phone or something, like my brain would automatically go straight to Instagram, and I was like, oh, it's not there, it's been deleted, and I was literally like, oh, what do I do now? Like I felt so like oh, I actually do like kind of rely on it just to have like my daily like dose of like it's entertainment, it's fun. You obviously like memes are hilarious. You just go on that. So, like, because of that, I was like, oh, okay, I actually do kind of value it more than I thought. I thought it was going to be easy, but, like, I literally, the week after, I got it back. But, obviously, my perspective, like, it changed how I saw it, like, the week after.
To be honest, like, social media, obviously, with everything, it's got its advantage and disadvantages. Obviously, it's got its advantage in the sense that you can connect with people. Even people be getting jobs from social media. Like, people...
Bloggers,
social media is good. Obviously, like, we can't doubt that. It's but really you have to kind of, like, know your personal limit and know your personal, like... barricade, if that makes sense. You can't start using what you're seeing on social media as a measure for your own life. Everyone has different measuring and things happen at different rate for everybody. So you can't say, oh yeah, this girl, she's I don't know, she's 21 and then she's got a life together. She's done this, she's done that.
Just to add to that, like you don't know when that person started working from. Like, if they're 21 and they've got that, I was like, but like they might be working since they're like 15. Do you know what I mean? Like they could have been on the board since like obviously if I show you a picture of me like with my new car or something, like I could have been saving for that for like 10 years. You don't know that because obviously I'm gonna show you the car, not like my savings account. Something that and that person's got together and you're thinking, what am I doing? Like just don't. I think comparison is like what was the quote? Comparison is the thief of joy. Immediately because I've just compared myself to that, I feel rubbish. But
just previously to that, you felt
I felt great. And also if I compare it to where I was like a month ago or a year ago, I've improved. So it's like then something compare yourself to yourself. Like improve yourself. Be the best
of yourself.
Exactly. Improve yourself because I will never be Bernie. Bernie will never be me. Our qualities are different. We have different traits that we all kind of like we're strong or weak on. So it's like if I compare myself to Bernie's traits, it's kind of like I will always come up lesser because I can't be Bernie, but I can be a good Adwa.
I think to be honest, it's easy for us to sit here and just say it. Because for me personally, I can only speak for myself personally. It's still a work in progress for me. Like I would still honestly, I would go on Instagram or go on Twitter or anything, in fact, and then still look at stuff and be like, oh wow, like this person. But then what I've now learned, or what I do differently to what I did before, is to switch myself back and be like, Bernie, hold on, like, what are you doing? Like, you know, trying to click myself back into it and be like, okay, let's take a step back.
Exactly.
Rather than before, I'll just sink into it and be like,
editing, like touch up, like also like people just. We show our best selves on social media, because I don't know who's going through my page, my private, so I do. But like, if it's not private, you don't know. So you're thinking, I want this person who's, you know, some randomer to think, oh, this girl's, you know, she's having fun. Oh, look at that, like,
got life together.
Exactly. So then it's kind of think, just kind of if you think like that, it's kind of think, oh, like it's actually not anything. Like obviously it's fun. It's important. Like we it's part of our lives now. Like we all have it. It's interesting. It's cool to, you know, see your friends that, you know, who are like other places, like kind of contact them. However, it's just, don't let it become a point where you are like basing your worth or who you are on a couple of likes. Like it honestly, because we all do it. I do it. Whatever I'm supposed to achieve in my life that God's got for me, it will happen, and it's not like I have to be
regardless of how long it takes, regardless of, you know, how it happens, it will happen. I believe everything happens for a reason. So therefore, what I'm trying to get at is, don't compare yourself to someone else. If you're at this position, you're at this position for a reason. God is preparing you for something else. So take patience, be calm, just know that it's going to happen. Just be patient. When I see people on social media and I'm thinking, okay, they've made it, am I thinking? It's not gonna be like, I'm not thinking, oh, like, oh, I'm so jealous. I'm thinking, wait, if they can do it, I can do it. I can do it tenfold, because obviously it's harder. Work harder, push yourself, because they can do it. I can do it. Like, and I think if you use it for like that purpose, and you're not using it to be like, oh, I'm angry and negative, then it can actually be such a good solution to be like, you know, just if it's really like, you know, unhealthy, and you're actually like, get rid of it
for just take some time out, just, you know, just go for a walk, go for a run, you know, just
change your mindset. Change your mindset.
And like, thing. Like if you feel like, let's say like if you're feeling crappy one day, like I was saying earlier, like you're having a bad day, do not go on social, do not go on it, but like do not, because obviously if you're gonna go on, you if you see somebody else is like on the ball and like getting that, you know, living their life, because you're feeling badly, it's going to enhance those emotions, because you're gonna think, oh my god, I'm already having a bad day, I'm being unproductive, and this person's doing great, therefore you're gonna feel even worse.
That's it from us, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I can't even speak. Thank you guys for watching. So like, comment, subscribe, and share, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.